recording from the Outsite House in Boulder, and I'm working remote here for the week, which I am super excited about. I love staying at Outsites. I stayed at the Outsite in Hawaii for almost 2 months earlier this spring, and it was amazing. They're just houses full of people who are also remote workers. Everyone just wants to explore new places, and we're all these digital nomads, so it's really cool to be immersed in like this community of people who have similar values to you and want to live life the same way. Someone who does work remote when they're traveling, it's really nice to be surrounded by people who are also working too, because then you feel more motivated to actually get your work done. At the time, I swear I'm more productive when I'm actually traveling, and I've talked to a lot of other people who remote work too, and they feel the same way compared to when they're at home or in the office. One, you're just more motivated to get everything done so that you can go and explore. But then also two, I feel like we all have this like need to prove to our bosses that we can actually travel and work remote at the same time, and it doesn't hinder any of like our performance. And so everyone's almost working like overtime when they're traveling to try and get everything done and prove that they can live this lifestyle successfully. We're switching it up a little bit, and we're gonna go to a coffee shop to get some work done and grab some lunch because there's one within walking distance of this house. It's amazing. A really productive morning because I work from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. here because I'm on East Coast hours. The realities of working while you're traveling are the fact that you actually have to work. Because today we had spent like the whole day working. Lainey had an extremely packed schedule.
Like 6 meetings today. They just kept coming.
And this is the first time that we've ever been able to like actually explore and like be outside in Boulder since we got here.
Yeah. We got here yesterday at a decent time. We just like walked around, but today I was literally working from 7:30 to 3 and did not go outside even though it was beautiful out today. So
we're trying to soak it in now.
But some days are work days, and today was definitely a work day.
But now we're finally outside.
Oh, we're
and
back.
we are back. Now we're finally outside, and we went for a little walk. We were supposed to go for like a bigger hike on the Flatirons, which are somewhere behind us that you can't actually see. But Lainey has meetings like all day today that she wasn't planning on having, and so we didn't actually get to go on that hike. We're just gonna do it later, and so now we're just taking a walk. What is this even called? Chico?
We're on. Oh, I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna mispronounce it, and then I'll
insert
feel stupid,
it here.
So.
The main park in Boulder. Down there, that is University of Colorado Boulder's campus. Really this close to all this nature is insane to me, but I guess that's because I went to school in Mississippi where we had like negative nature around us, so being able to see the mountains from your campus is crazy. I've come to the conclusion that me and Lainey are wannabe mountain girls. We are 100% beach girls because Lainey just tried to take a picture and completely slipped and fell on her butt jumping off of a rock.
It was tiny.
And she completely spilled, and then I almost just tripped just taking this video and walking. So you know, we're trying here. Finally made it to hike 2 of this trip to Colorado, and we're back at the park that we were at yesterday, the one that I still can't pronounce, and we're doing the Flatiron hike right now, which is like 3 miles I think, but this park's only like 5 minutes from our house, which is insane because there's like 10 different trailheads here and a bunch of really cool hikes. Being in Boulder has been so nice because pretty much everything from like where our house is located is in walking distance. So, I'm out of breath. I may have taken us on the wrong trail. We actually did the Royal Arch Trail, not the Flatirons 1 and 2, but happy accident because this is our insane view now. traveling almost full time for about 1.5 years now, and sometimes it can be really hard to kind of stay sane and feel like your own person when you're constantly in a group of people or you're staying at hostels where you don't have your own space. And it can be really easy to like lose yourself and not be grounded. And I've learned that the secret to this is, if you want to start traveling long term, is that you have to start slow traveling, because that gives you time to where you can take a moment every single day and just relax and kind of stay in a normal routine. So for me, that routine looks like waking up at the same time every day, maybe going to a coffee shop to get coffee, going on walks, maybe getting a little bit of yoga in to have some movement, and just taking time to myself. Because it can be so easy when you're traveling just to keep go, 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 like in that crazy, I have to do everything mindset, and you forget to slow down and actually feed your soul and like do the things that you need to do to feel normal. And at the start of my traveling journey, I wish that was something that I did more. And all you really have to do is take about an hour a day to just maybe read for a little bit, maybe just go for a walk outside, just do anything where you're not talking to other people, you're just with yourself, and you're doing things that you would normally do at home. It just helps make a travel lifestyle more sustainable when you have a routine to go along with it. Because every day being completely different, as much as it's fun and it's an adventure, it gets really, really tiring and really draining, because then you almost have no sense of normalcy. For me, taking that extra hour or two just to be with myself every single day is the only reason I'm able to keep up this type of lifestyle. Also, if you ever come to Boulder, Alpine Modern is like the best cafe we've found yet, and their matcha is absolutely amazing, and everyone who works there are angels. And it's only like a 8-minute walk from the house that we're staying at.
It's so pretty. All right, so third hike
Yes.
in what, 5 days?
Yeah. And they've all been like long ones too.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of impressed with us. I mean, the first one was at least 3 miles. The second one was Royal Arch, and that was like 6. And then the first and second Flatiron Trail, which was, what do we say, like 4 or 5?
Mileage wise?
Yeah.
It's even pretty in the parking lot.
Something like that. My rankings go Royal Arch, Flatirons, and then just the walk around the Meadow Park thing. But that was just more of a walk than a hike.
It's getting dark.
Oh, they're so pretty.